So coming off of what you just said, there's always there's a right and there's wrong. I don't think that, not in every case there's a right and a wrong. So I just had a conversation with somebody via Instagram last night where they were complaining about, what were they complaining about? I think it was like people kneeling and protesting the flag. And oh no, that's what it was. They were complaining that I guess schools are starting to not do the national anthem at the beginning of school. And he's like, oh, it's a fucking disgrace. If you don't like this country, then get the fuck out. Yeah, Pledge of Allegiance, whatever it was. He's like, get the fuck out. And then so I was trolling, so I'm like, oh, you big mad. And he's like, oh, you can't say that, you can't sit there. He's like, you're not kneeling at the Providence Bruins games. Like, you can't sit here and say you agree or you don't agree. I said, I don't agree, because at the end of the day, people can protest as long as it's not violent. People can protest however the fuck, they can express themselves however the fuck they want to. I said, just because you were taught that way and people have been doing it for years doesn't make it right. Who the fuck are you to tell them what's right? Just because it's right for you doesn't make it right for them. Maybe they have a different experience. Maybe they have a different view. When I'm at a Providence Bruins game, I don't kneel for the national anthem. But I don't have a problem with the person next to me if they do, because that is their right. You know what I mean? I understand why they're doing it. I support why they're doing it. You know what I mean? I won't personally do it because that's not what I was taught. I was taught that you stand, whatever. But if you were taught differently, or you were taught that it's okay to do differently, or whatever it is, then that's fine. You're allowed to do that. You're not changing how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And then if I decide to do it and let somebody fucking say something to me, I will tell you right the fuck where to go and how to get there. But like,
I'll bring you.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. And this goes back to something that I've said numerous times before. Stop worrying about what other people are fucking doing. If it's not infringing on you directly or causing you any sort of harm, let people do what the fuck they want to do. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, stay out of people's pockets, stay out of people's lives. You have your own cards to deal with. I'm pretty sure you're not happy with yours. Misery loves company. Y'all come down to all of that shit, huh? Isn't it kind of funny if you look at it? Everyone's always watching people's pockets, what people are doing. Worry about your fucking self. And this would be a happier place. And that's why, to me, social media plays a bigger role in this mess, and it's going to get worse. And I'm going to steal this from Charlemagne the God. He says, when people start to spew lies on social media, they need to become more accountable for their fuckery. If you're putting lies out there that are not true, motherfuckers should be able to sue you. Like, to slow people down from just saying whatever it is that they want, because people want to roll with their headlines and not really do any fact checks. You know what I mean? And I think that in itself is creating a lot of hate, a lot of violence, a lot of distrust, a lot of miscommunication among us. The population is just getting fucking bigger. And we're finally, and because we're flying, because we're able to share things, people are seeing different cultures, and people are not understanding, you know, our world versus this world and so forth. You know what I mean? People might not understanding my upbringing. They might look at my parents as like, wow, they were fucking savages for fucking beating your ass. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I might look at you as a savage for fucking cussing your parents out. You know what I mean? Like, it's all relative. We all have different ways of doing shit. We should just learn, I would say, at least just respect people's views. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not truly hurting and breaking the person down. I don't know.
And no, it is okay to voice your opinion, and it is okay to have these conversations. I think a lot of these conversations have to be had more often. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of these conversations are had enough. But at the same time, you have to respect the other person's point of view. Like, I get real bothered when people think that because it's what they learned all their life that's right. And I think that a lot of people are like that. And I think a lot of people need to realize, like, you ain't shit, motherfucker. You ain't no better than the person you're talking shit about. Go fuck yourself.
In the words of Biggie, niggas bleed just like us.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure,